Okay, quickly and efficiently didn't quite work out, but the only thing that matters right now is victory. So, let's get back to it. So you're safe over there. It's not like the enemies have anything else noteworthy of stealing, so yeah, no. I am just gonna ambush this guy. Okay, maybe not. This guy's gonna be in trouble. Look at... Ugh. Okay, nope. Just, I'm gonna plant myself right here. How much damage do you deal again? 3. Yeah, you're fine. Oh, Biorhythm, being a source of concern. Okay. How about now? That's worse. That is a lot worse for wear. If I move from these thickets, then the boss is going to occupy my space. And I don't want that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, put you here. Let's try this again. Alright. This I can work with. Poke! I don't think so. How about I block your path this side, so that way you don't go to the heel hedge? Well, you'll still run towards it, just not as easily. Moo! Alright, we're gonna be battling out in the bushes. Yeah. At least you can't run anymore. Get you ready. Okay. I'm gonna have you wait here. Hey, you! Who put you up to this? Yeah, politics ain't my strong suit, so you can just spare me the details. But I know you're up to no good, and someone's behind it. Ha! Clamor all you like, but it won't change a thing. Revolution is taking root across Crimea. Our plan is flawless. We're getting rid of that girl. Daisies, rainbow. Nope. I did that already. We shall have a new ruler in Melior. Soon, Lord Ludveck, Duke of Felleray, will wear the crown. Ludveck? From Felleray? That is correct. And you shall perish with that name fresh on your lips, blundering cow. Well, you can be posh all you like, but we don't take kindly to posh folk like you. Not in this peaceful village. Once peaceful, might I add. How long is that gonna stay up? Goodness. Yeah, he's gonna start moving now, so I'm gonna move myself. The rest of those enemies don't matter anymore. Nice. Yep, you're gonna start moving now. At least I have a little bit of protection. Bash! How about I get rid of you so that way you don't bother me anymore? Good. Level up for the road. See, you can't cut through those thickets. You have to go around to reach Nephany, so yeah, I'd say we got this in the bag. That's still raising his defense by 1, so how about I just... Yeah, that'll do fine. Goodbye. No, my duty is incomplete. Lord Ludveck, please forgive me. You bumpkins, just stay out of it. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Look, my leg. My leg? Murderer. You're a murderer. But Yeah, that's right. Nephany and me, we've been to war. When y'all were hiding in cellars and attics, we were toe-to-toe with Dan. And look at us now. Stop! Stop it! Please! I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You got your head on straight now? You youngsters get so riled up. Let me at 'em and bring 'em on. You know spit about war. Nephany, let's gear up and head out to the royal palace. Her Majesty's gotta know Ludveck's stirring up all kinds of nonsense. And my girl, Meg, she's off on her own. Knowing Meg, though, she'll be fine. Alrighty then, let's get going. Sounds like a plan. You two are really leaving then? You put the people of this village in danger. We can't stay here knowing now and knowing that. We'll have to set things straight. I had to leave, but... Why did it have to come to this? I always thought our Queen Elincia was about as good as they come, lowering taxes and looking after orphans. The young folk don't care about that stuff. They only care about what's getting their dander up. Then they ignore everything else. I reckon that's why we gotta do what we gotta do. If we don't step up, the whole country will be going on the compost heap. That's why we gotta get to Queen Elincia right away. It's all gonna be just fine. If I know Her Majesty, she'll take care of this uprising in no time. Then we can return to our farms and grow some mighty good eats. All of you just hold tight now. Alright. Happy trails.
In a rural Crimean town, a band of rebels sow the seeds of discontent. They are stopped by Brahm and Nephany, two former Crimean soldiers. However, more uprisings are sure to follow. Brahm and Nephany decide to travel to Melior, the capital of Crimea, and inform Queen Elincia as to the gravity of the situation.
Chapter 2. Tides of Intrigue. see. So that's what's going on. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I'm very sorry your village was affected by this. You have my sincere apologies. Oh no, your majesty. We don't need no apology. We're just happy we could help. Lucia, Brom's story confirms what we suspected all along. Yes, as we thought. Duke Ludveck of Felleray started firing up a rebellion. We should have seen it coming. To be honest, Queen Elincia, there have been a number of indications that something like this was underway. We'd hoped to uncover something more tangible than hushed rumors. I should have told you sooner. No, I bear some responsibility as well. The discontent among the populace is due to my lack of experience as a ruler. Now that a rebellion is gaining momentum, innocent blood will surely be spilled. I have always held the well-being of the Crimean people as my highest priority. I've done my utmost in Crimea's name, and all I've ever desired is a country where war and hunger are unknown. Begging your pardon, Queen Elincia. Yes, Brom? Your Majesty is doing a bang-up job of it. This country is a safe place to live, and that's more than most can say. Once you get the hang of things, I'm sure you'll be the name future kings and queens try to live up to. We know you can do it. And it ain't like all the young bucks out there got bees in their bonnets. There's a whole mess of folk doing their darndest to make this a fine country. They want to make you proud, Your Majesty. Thank you. All nations experience unrest when the reins of leadership change hands. It's true the world over. But for Ludveck to start beating the drums of war as if this were unheard of, what utter nonsense. We must not allow it. Your Majesty, would you be so kind as to appoint me to the task of his capture? I myself will march into Felleray and seize Ludveck and his rebels. No, Geoffrey, we can't do that. Unfortunately, we don't have enough evidence to arrest him. But don't worry, brother. If we have no evidence, then I suppose we'll have to dig some up. Your Majesty, I'd like to take on that job. Lucia, I appreciate your dedication. You have my permission to proceed. Okay, we're back at base. However, with part 2 being as short as it is, base is pretty limited. We can't chop this chapter, and also for the duration of part 2, we can only apply BXP. We can't do anything with skills at all. We can apply supports. That's cool. And that's about it. So let's take a look at what else we can do. I really wanted to go to the palace. I would have been so happy with just a tiny little glance at Queen Elincia. She's glorious. This is so unfair. Yep, it's the pits. That queen of ours is a real nice lady. Knowing her, she'd probably just let you talk to her, noble or not. The nerve of that Duke Ludveck. He ruined my one chance to meet the queen. I won't stand for it. He needs a kick in the rear, or a punch in the mouth. Things I do to him. Heather? You sure are a lovely gal and all, but you sure do say some funny things. Can't argue with that, Nephany, but that's just the way folks are. They ain't always what they appear to be. Ain't nobody perfect neither. Unless you're talking about the goddess, that is. Excuse me? Oh. Well, hi there, Miss Lucia. What can we help you with? I came to ask for a favor. If it's not too much to ask, I'd like you both to accompany me to Felleray. Now that won't be a problem. You gonna catch that Duke? Something a little more preliminary. I guess you could call it espionage. Espio what? Sounds serious. Nephany, you ever heard of that? Oh, sure. When I was just a sprout, I got a real bad case of that. I got this awful rash all over my back, too. I've always loved that line. That's a very nice story. Maybe I better explain what I mean. Don't you know anything? Espionage is all about stealing secrets and not getting caught. It's one of my many strong points. Oh, really? And who might you be? My name is Heather. I'm a friend of Nephany's. I'd do anything to help Her Majesty. Seriously, anything. I see. Maybe you can lend a hand as well. Miss Lucia, you're the greatest. Like, amazingly, stupendously great. I'd love to help. Moving on. Lady Lucia, we've heard a rumor that you'll be leaving to investigate an enemy. Is this true? Lady Leith, Sir Mordecai, well, we could return to Gallia and bring back soldiers to help, you know. As an ally in the time of crisis, I'm certain our king would lend support. No, Lady Leith, this is an internal affair. We don't want to have to involve Gallia in Crimea's civil problems. More fighters are always better. The people of Gallia.
all will fight for Queen Elincia.
Listen, I know you mean well, but I just can't allow it. I'm sorry, but if there was even a hint of Gallia's assistance, there would be even more problems in the royal court.
Problems? What problems?
This conflict isn't exactly a life or death situation for Crimea, so relying on support from the Laguz nation would cause an uproar with the nobility. Is that what you mean? Yes, unfortunately. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it's the truth. No, it's common sense, given the history of both our nations. I completely understand. We won't report this to Gallia. Thank you for your understanding. I apologize for troubling you.
No, it is fine.
Why this tactic of rousing the people to rebel against the Queen, though? Any Laguz who wanted to be the king would fight for it with teeth and claws, as is proper. You Bayark are always wasting time talking. Our society is very complex. There's history and tradition, unwritten law and custom. There are lots of reasons for why we... Attempts to compromise won't get you anywhere. You should just kill him and get it over with.
Mordecai feels sad. Poor Queen Elincia. We cannot help her.
That's not true, Mordecai. Having support from you and Leith is very helpful.
Really? Mordecai will help with anything.
I have a great idea. Together with the Laguz. Princess Leanne, why do I suddenly have a crowd? She says that she'd like to go. No, I'm sorry. It's much too dangerous where we're going. I couldn't risk something happening to you.
I guess this made you cool enjoy the action then. I to ensure my lady's safety, of course.
Certainly Lucia as well? Oh, stars above. Yep, busy. Your Majesty? Okay, all finished. What are you doing? Don't worry about it. It's a secret. Aha! That was a needle and thread, wasn't it? Did you just sew something into my collar? It's a good luck charm to keep you safe while you're away. So you'll come back to me in one piece. Elincia, be careful out there. I'll be praying for you. Thanks. I'll be back with good news. I promise. A talisman! This is the only one in the game, but it raises your resistance by 2. Lucia, wait. You can't stop me, Jeffrey. I know that, but I can try to keep you safe, can't I? So I'd like you to take this. An elixir? I don't need it. I'm not going to fight, you know. If you don't use it, so much the better. But just hold on to it. For me. Alright. Promise me you won't do anything stupid. Promise for Elincia and me. And for Bastion. For you to even mention his name at a time like this. I give up. Sure, I promise. Keep Queen Elincia safe, got it? Of course. On my life. And an elixir. This is a healing item that restores all of your HP. So, with that all done, we have a lot more familiar faces. Bunch more. Okay. Yeah, I've got a little bit of time. Let's do like a rapid fire, and then... I still want to do a base video for, special reasons. Let's just say. But we'll get there when we get there. No one's eligible for supports yet. I could be XP, but it's not really worth it. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Like I said, like there's just so much, there's so little you can do here. You might as well not even, like, I don't know. I understand they give us base during these couple chapters to, you know, give us a chance to, you know, rest and put our minds together, but like, for part 2, it's just, why? Okay, this is all I'm gonna narc about it, I promise, but like I said, part 2 is just, it's so short, it might as well, it could have easily been skipped. But it is what it is, we're here, let's just roll with it. So returning characters, let's go over them first. Braum is now an axe armor. Previously he was just a regular old lance armor, but I don't know. I guess when you're away for so long, you change your preferences, and just like was referenced in the cutscene with Nephany, that applied here. So that's cool. You can mount swords as well, which is a decent coverage option. Not the best thing in the world, but like I said, disarm gives them a nice little niche. However, once we get the ability to swap skills around again, I might end up putting this on someone else. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Nephany is, well, compared to Erin, she's definitely more of the skill and speed variety. She doesn't have as much in the way of strength or defense, but again, you can use BXP to patch that up, or if you have clear data, which I imagine most people do, then she'll only benefit from that. She also has quite a bit of availability in the game, Braum as well. So lots of room to grow, and you can make her really good. So yeah. Heather is a new character in this game, and well, like I said, she's very average for her class type. Pass makes her good for like being able to sneak by and steal things, but not having shade kind of hurts her a little bit. She, you gotta be really careful when using her. Like I said, not built for combat, but decent enough at what she does. Oops. And we have some Lagoos here too. Leith and Mordecai, also returning from Path of Radiance. If you have clear data, then it'll definitely help them out here. In the long term, though, they're gonna have some problems. Cats are, like I said, they don't hit especially hard, but they're nimble. They can, dodge. They can double attack easily. Leith, having her A rank strike, she'll be able to level that up pretty reliably, I would say. Depending on how much you want to use her. Mordecai, not so much. He's very slow, but he is also very tanky. When he transforms, that 16 defense is going to become 32. You'll be lucky to see his strike level go above S, but that's a battle for another day. He still has Smite, which is awesome. This is Shove, but allows you to push a target 2 spaces instead of just 1. Very, very handy for some very tricky maneuvers, or just, adding that little extra layer of support. Yeah, that's about it. Pile on the same woes and grievances I had with Volug to Leith and Mordecai, and they're okay. Not terrible, but, I remember having so many playthroughs of this game trying to use Leith and make her awesome, and it definitely takes time and effort. Yeah, let's just go with that. And finally, we have this party's leader for this chapter, Lucia. Swordmaster. She's... okay. I would say she's comparable to Zyark in some ways. She definitely has a lot more luck than him, so that puts her above. These 2 authority stars are only going to apply for this chapter, but they're still very much appreciated. A-rank weapon level right off the bat. This will be S rank, no problem. Nice plethora of balanced weapons to work with. If you're playing easy mode, you can actually use bonus experience on her, get her level 16, and then have her kill every single enemy in the upcoming battle, and have her class change into a True Blade, which is her advanced class, at the end of that chapter. But like I said, that's only possible on easy mode. On normal and hard, don't bother. Let's see. Parity. This functions pretty much the same as it did in Path of Radiance. When it activates, it cancels out all support effects from terrain, skills, even buddy support, and you just fight on raw power alone. This is Nile, but a slightly quirky version of it. The big change that was made to parity in this game, however, compared to Path of Radiance, which in that game was an always active skill, this is now a command skill, which makes it much, much better. And, yeah. She's good now. Over time, she's gonna... she'll have a hard time keeping up with the enemies. But, all in all, she's alright. Compared to the other Swordmasters, though, I would say she's a bit below average. That being said, she's my favorite character in the entire duology. I use her every single playthrough, pretty much. And, yeah. Some things you just do, some things you don't, so we'll see what happens. Wait, before I save, I actually want to put the talisman away. I'm going to do the same thing with the elixir. Give me that vulnerary in case something bad happens. You can keep all that stuff there. Oh, nope. I'm gonna have you trade these away. Who has the most magic out of all of you? Heather does, actually. Okay. Leith will when she transforms. I'm gonna put that away as well. Alright, that'll do. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. I might come back for base to talk a little bit. We'll see.